Hi there, thank you so much for joining me today. This video is a tag video. I feel like I haven't done a tag in a while, and I was recently tagged by Chic Geek here on YouTube, and I am like obsessed with her channel. I would say we have very similar content. She does a lot of project panning and stuff like that. I don't know if it's because her videos are pretty short and so they're really easy to watch, or if it's something in her voice. I just really enjoy watching her videos, and if you haven't checked her out already, I will have her video and her channel linked below. I do apologize, she tagged me a while ago and I'm only just now getting to film this. I had a lot of videos that I wanted to get out in a timely manner, and sometimes even if it's an idea that I want to film pretty quickly, sometimes it just gets pushed back. I have some videos that I thought up like a year ago and I still haven't filmed. Sometimes you just have to wait until the moment's right, and I think the moment's right today. But before I start, I did want to mention my makeup today. I have sparkly eyeshadow and blue mascara on. I have some fake freckles on. I do have a tutorial featuring how I got this look up already on my channel. I'll link it in the cards. Another video that I wanted to do like 6 or 7 months ago, and I'm only just now getting around to filming. So let's just get started with the questions. This is the makeup shopping tag, and it's just a deeper look into your habits, your preferences, and just how you are as a makeup shopper. There are 10 questions. The first one is, where do you shop for makeup? I think most people who watch my channel know that the majority of the makeup I buy is from Ulta. I just like their rewards program. I used to work for Ulta, so I think I just have like a connection with that store. I think their rewards program is really good. I think I have maybe 3,000 points racked up, which is like $170 in free makeup that I can get. Ulta also has a huge amount of brands that they offer. They're always adding new brands, and they're really accepting of indie brands as well. And I like that they have a mix of both affordable and high-end makeup versus a place like Sephora. I think Sephora has fewer brands, and they also usually only have higher end, more expensive stuff. And sometimes I'll order from indie brands like directly from their site, or I'll order from drugstore. Drugstore has a lot of good products and brands that are harder for me to find. Same with Beautylish, but I would say 90-something% of all the makeup that I buy is from Ulta. Second question, what is your budget, high-end or drugstore? And I actually did a video recently about the percentage of my makeup that is drugstore versus high-end. It's kind of like a makeup inventory video, and I learned that I have a pretty decent mix of both high-end and drugstore. And for me, I don't really have any rhyme or reason for that. If I like a makeup product and I think it's gonna work for me, I'm most likely gonna buy it regardless of the price. The only time that price comes into account for me is if it's like so expensive that I really have to think about if this is going to be worth it, if I'm going to get the value out of it that I'm paying. But other than that, if it's fancy, if it's expensive, if it's cheap, I really don't care. If I like it, I'm going to buy it. Third question, do you shop more online or in store? Definitely online. I like being able to go through and add things to my cart and take things out and find online coupons and figure out a way to get a free shipping, and I just like that experience. I think it's much easier for me to stay organized versus going into a store. Plus, I don't have to walk around the store and find stuff, and also I don't really leave my apartment that often. I'll be real with you, I'm kind of a homebody, so if I don't have to leave my house, I'm not going to. Fourth question, do you go makeup shopping with other people? Like I said, if I'm doing it mostly online, I'm probably doing it by myself. Sometimes I'll go with my mom. She likes to play around and swatch different stuff with me, and I like putting stuff on her to see if she likes it. And I like being able to buy my mom makeup. I know it's like one of those things that she won't go out of her way to buy for herself, but she does enjoy using. And so there are some staple products that I buy for her every once in a while that she uses up pretty quickly, like mascaras and eyeliners. And it's just nice sometimes to go in with her and play with makeup, but really I do most of my shopping by myself. Number 5, how do you talk yourself out of a purchase? Well, I don't do it all the time, and I wouldn't even say I'm that good at it. I did do a 1-year no-buy in 2017, and I did do a video at my 6-month update about tips on how to talk yourself out of buying makeup, and I also did one with Kristen K a while ago too. So I'll link those in the description box or in the cards. I think the biggest way that I talk myself out of buying makeup right now is to just really level with myself and be like, Natasha, you're not gonna die if you don't own this, okay? It's not that serious. And just really look at what I already have. You know, it's harder for me to bring in a new eyeshadow palette if I already have so many eyeshadow palettes already. I couldn't possibly use up all the eyeshadows that I already own, so it makes me bring in fewer palettes than I maybe would like. Usually I see a palette, I get really excited and I want to buy it, but I tell myself like, girl, just wait. I also get really excited when stuff goes on sale. So I ask myself, is this something that might go on sale in the future? And if I say yes, then I usually make myself wait until it goes on sale later. So I guess I'm not really talking myself out of buying it, but I'm talking myself out of paying full price. Number Number 6, what makeup product is your favorite to buy? Blush. I love blush. I mean, highlighters and eyeshadow palettes and bronzers, like those are probably the 4 main that I like, but blushes, I just am such a sucker for them. If I let myself buy all the blushes I want, I would have like 50 blushes, and I really do try to stop myself. But yeah, I just love buying blush. I just love it so much. Question number 7, what brand are you loyal to? I wouldn't say I'm loyal to any brand specifically, and the main reason for that is because I can't think of any brand that has a consistent favorite product from each category. Like, some brands are just known for a particular category. Like for me, Physicians Formula has great bronzers. Essence has good mascaras. Anastasia Beverly Hills has good eyeshadows. So it's like, there's no brand that has it all for me. And so I wouldn't say I'm loyal to any brand in particular. Although I will say I love Smashbox skin products, like their foundation especially. I am very loyal to that foundation. And also I love trying so many different products, and I love having options that's not really a question that I can answer. So I'm just gonna move on to number 8. Number 8, what other things do you spend fun money on? And really, makeup is my only vice, I guess if you could call it that. Usually the money I make that doesn't go towards bills or savings or investments typically goes to loans, paying off my student loans. I am hoping to get LASIK for my birthday next year. So that is something that I am very excited to spend my money on, and I would consider that fun money, even though that is technically like an investment. But other than that, I don't really spend a lot of money on clothes or really anything else that's not a necessity. I will wear my clothes until they have holes in them. I will wear my shoes until they wear holes in them, and then I'll repurchase. So it's not like I go out and I just, I'll spend money on clothes for fun. It's really like, clothes are a utility for me. So yeah, I think makeup is probably it. Number 9, who influenced you to buy the most makeup? Whenever I first really got into YouTube, I really did subscribe to a lot of people, and it was right around the time where the Ride or Die tag was coming out, and the end of the year yearly favorites, best of, I think maybe 2015 or 16. Those videos were coming out, so I was hearing a lot of people repeating the same products that were their favorite, and that's probably what influenced me to buy the most. Probably Jessica Braun. When she likes products, I usually am a lot more influenced to buy them. Also Mariah Leonard. I would say currently Mariah Leonard is the person that when she says she really likes something, I definitely keep an eye out for it and see if I can try it out myself. But that is something that kind of changes over time, and I think I'm becoming a little bit more immune to that. I'm not as easily influenced as I was before. And the very last question is, what was your last purchase? And it was from Ulta. It was an online order, surprise, surprise. And I was using a 20% off coupon to get the Naked 3 palette from Urban Decay. I know this is not a new palette by any means, but it's brand new to me. And I had just really been craving pinks that weren't super orangey or warm. I kind of wanted more mauves and stuff like that. So this was calling to me every time I swatched it in store. It just got harder and harder for me to tell myself no. And yeah, I bought this at the end of June. I haven't actually used it on my eyes yet. Even though I haven't technically used it on my eyes, it's still something that I'm super excited about. When it comes to tag videos, I never really know who's already been tagged, and I don't know who would be willing to do something like this. So I'm not really going to tag anyone in particular. I'm just going to tag whoever is watching. If you would like to do this video, consider yourself tagged by me and let me know whenever you put it up so I can come watch it. And if you don't have a channel or an Instagram or anything and you'd like to answer these questions in the comments, I would be more than happy to see what your answers are and see if we have anything in common. Thanks again to Chic Geek for tagging me. I apologize, I'm getting up so late, but better late than never, right? But in the meantime, that's everything I have. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys!